Cooley, just seeing him out there in the power play too. With a young guy, is it just when he's early in his career, you just say, we'll see what you can handle a little bit more, and see how it goes?
Yeah, I mean, it's still early. We're still looking at things. Like I said, I don't think we're glued to one thing or one lineup or one line or one D pair. I think we're just, we're looking at things. He's continues to play well and play the right way, and an opportunity for him. So it's he's been there before. We've worked with him a little bit on this, and he was there in preseason, and he's taken reps, and I think he's been good. So it'll be a good opportunity for him.
The temptation to maybe react strongly with line changes or even lineup changes after a game like Thursday, doesn't seem like that was the way you went. The way it was so far.
Again, being early, we addressed a lot of things yesterday, so it's not like it went without being addressed, because it wasn't how we want to represent ourselves. And so, we talked about a lot of things once we got in from the trip, from the plane. And with that, I think sometimes you need the opportunity to respond, and you need to go back out there. And so it's a chance for those guys to go back out and play a better game, feel better about their game, and that's what we're going with tonight.
5 cities in 12 days. It's a long one. Have you ever coached this one this long?
I have, yeah. I mean, I think it's good at times too, especially with a new group. I think it's good to get on the road and you get to spend more time than you do on a practice day at home, a game day at home. You're just, you're coming into work. Here you're actually, somewhat cohesive and married to the people that you're on the trip with, and that can be a good thing too. So we got to win some. I think when you get on these trips, I think playing well and winning is a part of it, and so you want to, if you want things to be positive for a long road trip early in the year, you got to invest in the games and take care of business during the games.
You said you had a plan for Jonathan to play on this trip. Looks like it's going to be tonight.
Yeah, it was always kind of penciled in for tonight. I don't think we did a very good job in front of Shesty the other night, and I had mentioned that. And the games that we've won, we've done a really good job defensively. And the games that we haven't won defensively, we needed to be better. And that was one of them. And inside of that game, and my thought process was, I think a goaltender likes to feel pucks in game situations as well. And knowing that he was slated for today, and just to make a change and try to shake the day if we could in that last game, it was a chance to get him in there also and try to feel game situations, because he's been practicing really hard. But I think a goalie likes to be in a game and get some rhythm inside a game, so that was a chance to get him in as well.
I know you said in his preseason appearances that the team didn't play well in front of him and stuff, and yet the numbers were what they were. What do you hope for him tonight, or expect for him?
I expect for us to play a better game defensively without as much risk to it. That's clearly the message that is coming inside the room, is that we need to do a better job of protecting our goalies. Just, again, turnovers that led to odd man rushes, decisions at the blue line in the offensive zone that led to breakaways or odd man rushes. That's hard for any goaltender to handle. And, back when we were talking in camp, that wasn't really the lineups that wasn't really the lineup that we have now, and so there were more broken lineups. And so, this is, for me, this is a chance for Quickie to get behind our team, and for our team to get in front of him and to play the right way.
Do you find that the rush chances against, at least in the Columbus and the Nashville games, are a product of guys thinking too much, or just a little bit everything?
No, I truly find it the product of just not making the right decision. And the games that were, even like I said, I referenced games 5 and 6, because it was 80% of our lineup, 85% of our lineup, and we were too loose in 1 through 4. 5 and 6, we really clamped down on scoring chances against, and we tightened things up quite a bit. And it wasn't that. I don't mind the run and gun going one way, but I don't want the run and gun going the other way. And so there's decisions that have to be made with the puck, and also made when we're in the offensive zone on the attack, as to whether it's time to back off or whether it's time to continue to press. And so those decisions, I think, need to be cleaner, and that will eliminate some problems.
What have you seen from Brayden Schneider through the first 4?
I think he's gotten better. I actually think he had a really good camp, and with regard to the regular season, he's gotten better. We talked about him, establishing his game with some little bit of physicality and attitude, and I really think that that's come out in the last couple of games. He's played a much simpler game, a harder game, and working to create his identity on how he's going to play on a nightly basis. And we had a good talk about it, and he agreed. He did a lot of the talking, which is good when a player talks and they realize what they need to do in order to be successful. And I think the last you've noticed that in the last couple games.
As a team, you guys have been winning face-offs,
Yeah.
which is obviously good. I mean, is that something that you've emphasized? I mean,
Yeah.
I know you're not the face-off coach per se, but is that something that you've emphasized?
It is just through how we're going about our business daily. It is something that we're focusing on.